Well, it's been raining all day in the Allegheny Highlands, and it's about 50 degrees right now, so I think it's time to do a little road cruising. Here's our first amphibian of the night. A little Plethodon glutinosus, or the northern slimy salamander. It's going to be a really common species around the Blackwater Canyon. And in certain parts, I've seen them in more abundance than the Plethodon cinereus, or eastern redback salamanders. Oh, there he goes, popping his head out again. Here we have Desmognathus acrophius, the Allegheny mountain dusky salamander. We can see this one's one of the brown variants. It's really camouflaged on this wet rock face here. Here's another Allegheny mountain dusky salamander just climbing away. They're clinging all over these shale rock outcrops that are found at the base of the Blackwater Canyon here. Here we have another Plethodon glutinosus, or northern slimy salamander. This one's a lot younger and it looks like it's in the process of regenerating its tail. One of the amazing things that salamanders can do, unlike a lot of other vertebrates, is not only regenerate their tail, but they can also regenerate entire limbs. Another Plethodon glutinosus. Another small one compared to that first one we saw. Here we have Desmognathus monticola, the seal salamander. We tend to refer to these guys as the Desmognathus denominator throughout all of the central Appalachians because they're present in most of the habitats that contain other species of Desmognathus, and that can make them a little bit tough to ID sometimes. But one of the good ways is that worm-like wiggly pattern all over their back. And then if you were to look at this guy's belly, it would be plain white. And if you look really close, a lot of them will have dark keratinized toe tips. Now you can tell these are different from the Desmognathus acrophius that we saw earlier because they don't have any form of solid stripe on their back. And they also have a partially keeled tail, you can see there, that helps them navigate their more aquatic habitats than are typical of Desmognathus acrophius. As you can see, this one was hanging out on this high gradient intermittent stream, and we're during a pretty high day of rain, so it's getting plenty of water. That salamander's hanging out right about there. Here we got another Desmognathus monticola, little tiny one. And here's another. This wall that I'm at now is just absolutely covered in seal salamanders. Now this one here, I may end up photographing, I think, here in a second. I really like that orange tail it's got, that lighter color. And it's just got that classic seal pattern on the back. All right, here we got a beautiful Northern Red Salamander. Pseudotriton ruber. All right, guys, well, that was a pretty successful night of road cruising. I was pretty happy with my finds tonight. We got some slimy salamanders, seal salamanders, Allegheny Mountain Dusky Salamanders, and that red salamander was the awesome bonus at the end there. I was actually already on my way home, but I got a nice young one with that bright neon red color, and I just love seeing those. But that's a good look at the diversity of salamanders that we have here in the lower elevations of the Blackwater Canyon and the Allegheny Highlands area. So, as always, hope you learned something new. Peace.